Talking, I don't know. Well, here's something that's close to my favorite song, actually. And I did not write this one. This is a song written by a great inspiration to me, a guy by the name of Pete Seeger. You guys know Pete Seeger? Pete Seeger, wrote a lot of amazing songs, and I got to do a show with him in 2003. It was an anti-war show in New York City, and right before the Iraq War broke out, I don't know, was it the second or third? What are we up to now? It's getting to be like a family reunion. But Pete was about 86 years old, and he was a little bit too poorly to attend, so they called me up and they said, "You're the banjo player that we know. Will you come and be Pete Seeger for the night?" Right? That guy was stuck here. So I said, "Yeah, I would love to." So I got to sing this song for Pete and his family, right in the front row, just like you. And but then, he came, and everybody said, "Well, Pete, you really must sing a song while you're here." And, Pete, if you've ever seen Pete Seeger, you've sung with Pete Seeger, because the sing-along was his thing, He turned the sing-along, the art of the sing-along, into like a weapon of pure joy and resistance. And so he's old, and he's like bent over, and he walks up to the mic, and it's like suddenly, straight as an arrow in 30 years, just fell down on the stage, and a vacuum went off in the room. And he said, "I'm going to do the greatest anti-war, anti-hate, pro-love song ever written. But my voice is shot, so you're going to have to sing it with me." And he did "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." And, of course there wasn't a dry eye in the house. I was like, I want to be that guy. So anyway, he wrote this song in 1967 about 1942. I learned it in 2003. And it's about tomorrow. The song is called "Waist Deep in the Big Muddy." Well, it was back in 1942. I was a member of a good platoon. Well, we was on maneuvers in Louisiana one night by the light of the moon, when the captain told us to ford the river, and that's how it all begun. And we was waist deep in the big muddy when that big fool said to push on. And then the sergeant said, "Are you sure this is the best way back to the base?" "Well, Sergeant, go on. I forded this river about a mile above this place. Well, it'll be a little soggy, but just keep slogging, and we'll soon be on dry ground." And he was waist deep in the big muddy when that big fool said to push on. And then the sergeant said, "Sir, with all this equipment, no man will be able to swim." "Well, Sergeant, don't be nervous, Nelly." That's what the captain said to him. "Well, all we need is just a little determination. Follow me, I will lead on." And he was neck deep in the big muddy when that big fool said to push on. All at once, the moon clouded over, and we heard a gurgling cry. And then a few seconds later, the captain's helmet was slowly floating by. And then the sergeant said, "Turn around, men, I'm in charge from now on." Well, we just made it out of the Big Muddy, with the captain dead and gone. Well, we stripped and we dived and we found his body stuck in the old quicksand. Well, I guess he didn't know that the water was deeper than the place he'd once before been. You see, another stream had joined the Big Muddy about a half a mile from where we'd go. And we were ready to escape from the Big Muddy when that motherfucker said to push on. So I'm not going to point out any morals, I'm gonna leave that up to yourself. Maybe you're still walking, maybe you're still talking, maybe you'd like to keep your health. But every time I turn on my TV, well, those old feelings start to come on. Well, waist deep in the Big Muddy, when that big fool said to push on. Yeah, well, we're waist deep, yeah, well, neck deep, soon even a tall man will be over his head. Well, waist deep in the Big Muddy. That's a good song, right?